Dear student, in today's lecture, that is Unit 5 and 6, Assembly Drawing, that is lecture number 8.1, today we will have a discussion on non-return wall. Today, let us understand the parts of the non-return wall. Now we will study or we will understand hydraulic and pneumatic wall, its body, what is wall seat, body, wall seat, wall, cover plate. These are the main parts that we have to understand. We have to understand its shape, axis, vertical or horizontal, common axis of all parts, now let us understand the hydraulic and pneumatic walls. Non-return wall allows flow of fluid in one direction only. The fluid enters from the bottom flange and pushes the disc wall up in order to open. The fluid in the upper flows to the left or right, and in doing so changes its direction through 90 degree. The wall body is made up of cast iron, has inlet and outlet at 90 degree to each other. The cover is bolted on the body, use 6 studs. The lift of wall is the gap between cover and wall. The wall has 4 wings which help in guiding the wall while rising and falling. The wall sits on 45 degree chamfered portion. As soon as the pressure drops, wall takes its seat. Now this is the first part, that is the body. If you observe the shape of the body, it is a cylindrical. If you observe neatly, there are 3 cylinders at some height. It is a vertical assembly. There are 3 main diameters here. This is smallest, this is the biggest, and this is again biggest. Small, big and biggest. Here if you look at here, this is the diameter 106, this is the diameter, internal diameter 120, and this is the diameter 150. These are the internal diameter. Now we will have a look upon the external diameters. That this is a 120 mm diameter at the top, 226 mm diameter. Okay. And at the bottom, the diameter is 240. Okay, this is the diameter of 226, and this is the diameter of 240. Now we know the internal diameter 106, 120 and 150. Now they have given the height 106 diameter is maintained, this is 106 diameter is maintained for 67. 120 diameter is maintained for 54, and this is the diameter that is maintained for the other remaining height. What is the total height? The total height they have given here, that is 188, 168 up to this center line 166. Again they have given the height from this 84, that is 168. This is the 168, and again total height 84. Now we know the height. Now we know this is the entry of the fluid. Here the fluid enters. This is the entry of the fluid, and here the exit at 90 degree. Exactly at 90 degree. Here the entry, here at the 90 degree. Now this is also a cylindrical part. If you observe here, this is also a cylindrical part. Okay. This is exactly 90 degree with respect to the vertical this body. Now we know the diameter. What is the diameter of this outer diameter? That is 240 mm. What is the internal diameter? 106 mm. What is the distance of its end distance, flange distance? Now what is the flange distance from this? That is 166 mm. We can draw the center line. Here are the holes provided. If you look at it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, again 2. This is the full section. Half portion of the object is removed. It is imaginary cutting plane. Here the hole is drilled. Tapping is done. Which part is placed here? That is this cover plate is placed here. This is the extension of the cover plate. Now what is the diameter of the cover plate? Exactly same diameter here, 2 to 6. Here is the diameter of the cover plate is also 2 to 6. Here the holes are drilled. Tapping is done. Here there is 8 holes are drilled. 8 studs should be fixed in it. This is the extension. What is the diameter? What is this? This is the extension counter bore. That is 10 mm created. What is the diameter of its counter bore? This is the extension created here. What is the diameter? That is 144 mm. And here is the extension, that is material, that is of 6 mm, which will fit in this 10 mm bore. That is also 144, same diameter. And this is the extension provided here. 100 mm counter bore is created. Now let us understand wall seat, and this is the wall where it is fitted, how it functions. Now this wall seat, what is the diameter, outer diameter? It is also a cylindrical shape. If you observe it clearly, it is also a cylindrical shape. There are steps at 45 degree at top face. It is a hollow cylinder. The external diameter is 120. And what is the height? That is a constant height. 120 mm diameter is maintained for 54 mm and 6 mm, just 140 mm diameter, and 45 degree chamfering is provided at this stage at the internal side. And this wall seat 120. Here is a 120. If you observe in the body, this is the cylindrical hollow cylinder 120. Here it is fitted. We have to just drop it here. It is a 3 triangle section, that is roughness value. We have to find out the type of fit between 120, capital S7, K6. This is the K6. This will be the interference fit. It should be fixed in the body. Okay. Now this is fixed in the body. What is the height? This is the upper portion, that is 120. This is above 120 mm diameter. 140 mm diameter is rest on this edges, at this position, the 140 mm diameter, that are the edges, highest diameter, top face is rested. Now what is the internal diameter of the wall seat? It is 106 mm. Now here if you look at here, 106 mm, it is a cylindrical part. If you observe a 3-dimensional figure here, the top part is cylinder. Here are 4 wings, 1, 2 and back side. Here they have given the bottom view. If you observe from the bottom, these are the wings which will have movement top to bottom, vertical movement according to the pressure. Here is the vertical movement. This wall seat is fixed. In this wall seat, this wall is fitted. Now if the fluid enters from here, according to pressure, it will be lifted here and it will move in the right direction. If the pressure drop takes place here, it will come from top position to the bottom position and rest in the wall seat. This is the working. If you Here is the assembly drawing. If you look at here, the full section they have taken, half portion is removed. This is the wall, this is the body. Here the body wall seat is here, and this wall is fitted. If the fluid enters here, the wall will get lifted. What is the basic limit to wall liftation? That is the end of the cover plate. Up till this, we have to rise. We can rise the wall. We can enter the fluid. When the fluid pressure drops at the outlet, the wall will come down and rest in the wall seat. That is, wall slides from top to bottom and bottom to top. Vertical movement is along the axis. This is the working, and this is the assembly. These are the parts, three-dimensional figure. If you look at, this is the parts of drawing, and this is the assembly drawing of. It is very much easy. Okay, thank you.